Okay, gentlemen, today we will discuss regarding the Brics expansion and rise of new global economic blocks. So first we will discuss that what Brics expansion means. The expansion of Brics reflects one of the most consequential geopolitical realignment in recent history. Originally comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, Brics has now grown substantially. As of early 2025, full members include Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, UAE, and Indonesia. According to IMF data cited by the Brics Brazil, these 11 Brics members counted for roughly 40% of global economy, and same is measured by the purchasing power parity. In 2024, with projection rising to 41% of 2025. The group now represents nearly half of world's population, around 4 billion people, or 50% of the global total. This expansion gives Brics a scale that rivals the traditional Western-led economic order, and it has been considered as the most significant geopolitical shift with this evolution and inclusion of more larger and influential nations, which has transformed traditional economic conditions into powerful geopolitical power. By adding major energy and commodity producers to its ranks, Brics is leveraging not just economic weight but also strategic resource influence. According to analysis from Andaman partners, the larger Brics Plus bloc controls almost 42% of global oil production. This gives Brics significant sway in global energy markets, reducing dependence on Western dominated supply chains. Meanwhile, the bloc's growing demographic and economic footprint amplifies its political voice. Combined, its member and partners now cover over 40% of global GDP, surpassing the G7 share, which was just 29.1% in 2024. The inclusion of populous and strategic nations like Indonesia, Iran, and Egypt strengthened Brics' role as a platform for the Global South cooperation. It has also allowed the bloc to impact global oil policies and reduce dominance of Western countries. These new countries have emerged as a new political voice for the global South, and these changes clearly reflects the world is going toward multipolar world geopolitical environment. In parallel to de-dollarization, Brics is constructing financial institutions that operate independently of Western systems. The new development bank, founded by the original Brics states, aims to lend around US $5 billion in 2024 to support infrastructure projects in the member countries. This gives country an alternative to IMF World Bank model, potentially with fewer political conditions. Moreover, the Brics Plus is projected by the Andaman partners to account for around 29% of global real GDP by 2029, compared to 42% of G7 countries. This divergence reveals Brics' long-term strategy to build a financial architecture not just for trade but for sovereign development. Taken together, Brics expansion, de-dollarization drive, and the creation of parallel financial systems signal a major reordering of global world. With 41% of global GDP and roughly half of the planet's population, Brics is no longer just an emerging economy grouping. Its core pillar of a multipolar world order. Its growing economic and geopolitical influence allows it to challenge established Western-led institutions, advocate for greater global South representation, and potentially reduce US dominance in international finance. While the transition will take time and is full of internal challenges, the data show that this is a real strategic shift, not just symbolic posturing.